New view. I'm actually hovering over the. I'm trying to see. Oh, I stand at two screens. I'm not on the same device anymore, and it's a little weird. Yeah, so I'm just at the new table. I decided I might as well do my lives from here. Messier background. Well, no. Beforehand, you saw the big stack of everything, so that was a messy background too. So really, any background at my place apparently is messy. But I have a lot more room to be able to spread out. And it means when I come into work first thing tomorrow morning, I don't have to worry about clearing off my desk to make room for the cache and the computer. I have that all available. So bonus on that one. So messy background too. If you're not on Facebook, if you're only on YouTube, Facebook, I posted a pic of the build that was happening. I'll see what I can do about YouTube. I can at least do a quick little video and show you. I think you guys might like to check it out, but it's 4 foot by 8 foot. So it's really pretty awesome. And it's giving me tons of storage, and it's allowed me to kind of reorganize a lot of things. I know there's a couple people that comment about clean your workspace, and I'm not sure if they meant my work table or if they meant all this stuff in behind, but this stuff is kind of tidied and it is sort of organized, but it's never going to go away because that's my thrifting stash. So I need to have a pile of my thrifted stuff. That's just life. Okay, let's jump into videos this week. Monday's video. Oh, let me see if I can get this up here. Kind of. Oh, okay. You guys can both sort of see it. Was all about creating stone finish. These two, this is a pair of these side tables, and they were a bright blue, brighter than peacock blue. I'm not even sure what color. It wasn't a turquoise.
Robin egg?
No, robin's egg is a nice soft blue. They were a crazy electric blue color. This particular wash, bunch of washes layered over each other, giving it almost like a stone finish. Definitely an old world kind of look. So let me get this baby down. This one had a bright yellow interior. The other one had a green interior. None of the paints were finished. A lot of them were only half done in section. It was just a weird paint finish. But I wasn't looking to purchase anything, but I was out thrifting for some craft items, and I came across them, and I couldn't leave them behind. So I was sort of promising myself not to get more furniture. Not to get more furniture here because I am already still overloaded, even though I sort of culled. I sort of did. But I love the finish. I love the finish on those. I loved all the moldings on it. I didn't have to add them. They were already there, which was a bonus. And I just love that old aged kind of stone look on them. So if you want to see how to do that, check out that video. It's awesome. And that finish, as much as I did it on furniture, is going to be equally lovely on any of your smalls. So if you're looking at, if you've got plastic planters that you can be doing in the summer and you want to create a stone look on them, this is an awesome finish for it. And, small pots and planters and candlesticks and vases, anything like that, you can do in the same kind of finish. It doesn't have to be a piece of furniture. Today's video was just giving ideas on creating tiny little notebooks from scrap paper, and actually from pages from junk journaling. But again, still perfectly fine to be able to doodle in, or for kids, for them to have a place to put their stickers in and that kind of thing. This sort of booklet is great for any kind of notes. I deckled all the edges, which means they're all torn paper edging. But I love that if you caught last Wednesday's video, which was all about using dryer sheets, and we painted a bunch up and did some art with them. But doing them underneath some of these layers so that you got these lovely colored fuzzy edges coming out. I was really excited to get a chance to use some of those dryer sheets in another craft. But that's all about today. Nice and simple, but a cute little quick craft to be able to do using up a bunch of those pages, which is awesome. And if you're like me, like you print out stuff on the computer and you only need the first one or two, prints out 6 of them. I don't throw those away. Those would be perfect to be able to cut up. You've got a blank page on the back. Use those. Kids love having a place to be able to just draw in booklets and things rather than just a whole loose page. And so perfect for that, but perfect for you to be able to use for notes. And I usually have about half a dozen notebooks on the go at any given time. So different books for different uses, different concepts. Friday's video is an experiment, and it was all about whether I could pipe on egg decorations rather than using any of the IOD molds and the air dried clay. I had a bunch of people that were asking me. I would say a number. I don't know. I lost track, but it came up often enough. What would be an alternative to using the molds? I don't have the molds. I don't have the air dried clay. And so I experimented with a process to be able to do this. This is dried rock hard. It's a great alternative to doing some of the molding if you're looking for a way of doing that, certainly for decorating small projects like eggs. So check that one out on Friday. Like, share, all those things. Doesn't cost you, definitely helps my channel grow, which is great for a small business. So I appreciate you guys doing that. To jump into all of our items that are new in the shop this week. While I remember, they are all available live on the website right now, including the 2 side tables. Those 2 stone finish side tables are on the website now for $3.95 for the pair. All of the items I show you tonight, you can find on queenbeecreationshome.com under the New This Week tab. They're also listed in their appropriate categories on the website. So if you miss following up on them this week, because it flips over again probably Monday morning as I start listing the new things and I take these ones out, doesn't mean that they're gone from the website if they haven't sold. They're still in categories. So, you know, things like planters are going to be in vases and planters. Things like furniture is going to be in the furniture category. Kind of makes sense. You're with me? Okay, let's jump into it. You know, I'm talking about planters. So let's start with this little geometric planter. So it's kind of in a dark brown glaze with a white overglaze. And it's just got cute geometrics. Brand new, actually. This one's $6.50 in the shop. So we're kind of moving into the season. Okay, I feel like I was moving into the season. This morning, I left for work, put a light jacket on because it was very balmy out. It was very springish this morning. And then I was in the shop all day and I didn't understand why I was looking around for an extra sweater. So I had my sweater and my t-shirt on, but I put on a vest because I was starting to get cold, and it just struck me as weird. Like, it's spring out, Cindy, until I went to leave work. And it was snowing. So it became winter over the course of the day. It went from balmy to winter. And that's just not right.
Tony Daly says, hi, Cindy. Love the side tables.
Oh, hey, Tony. Yeah, thank you, honey. You were commenting on them in the other website too. So thank you for that. I love that finish. So I'm going to play with that. Definitely switches depending upon what your base color is and what the colors and numbers of washes that you do are. But it's a good technique to kind of maybe catch the video and see how it's done to be able to play with an experiment. On pots is a great way of being able to do that and to layer some of the color to be able to see what color combos you love and that seem to work for you. This is driving me crazy because Facebook is right with me and YouTube. It's like I've got two of me and they're not in sync.
And you're not seeing these, but what we're seeing.
Okay,
There's
well,
a delay.
it's definitely even delayed on my screen on YouTube, so it's a little freaky, but I will learn to cope. Okay, got this big, beautiful turquoise colored enamel colander. Now, this is an awesome shape because, like you guys know, none of this is, I don't get anything wholesale. So none of these are new items, though a number of them come to me new because people just never use them. They just stored them in their closet and they become part of their estate sale. It becomes part of a downsizing. It becomes part of all kinds of things. This one looks pretty much brand spanking new. Now, certainly you can use it as a colander. It's $10. So you can certainly use it as a colander because it's enamel, has no chips, so it's still food safe. These are also great though because they have the drainage holes. These are also great to use in the summertime for any of your potted plants, and planting in them and things like that is also great because it's got the built-in drainage. And when you get colors like this, they're just beautiful. But this is a nice big size. So good size as a planter, good size as a colander, especially if you've got lots of people and you're having to drain a lot of potatoes or a lot of pasta or whatever it is that you're making. Okay, let's go to this guy because this is just so funky cute. We've got this big, I'm going to have to switch to glasses because I'm definitely not seeing pricing. Check out this cute little cat plate platter. It's kind of small, petite platter, big plates, but just look at how cute he is. Look at the little face and the whiskers and the just little smile. $13 for this guy in the deep, rich caramel and brown colors. But I haven't gotten anything like that in before, so he was just super cute. These, I get temptation in from time to time because it's just kind of a nice, solid kind of kitchenware item, but it can be extremely pricey. So these two, so I've got this big green divided casserole dish, and this is from their, what's the line called? Presentable ovenware line. So it's a divided casserole, and it's got like fruits and leaves and things embellished along the side. But it comes with the wicker, so you've got the wicker pad and the metal wire base. So you've got the oven to tableware easily. And then it also comes with the snap-on lid that you can just keep the food fresh and pop it away in the fridge once it's cooled down. So this big divided one is $22. And then I have this small little casserole, same pattern, same little wicker trivet and the little metal carrier, the lid, same pattern, right? So in the presentable ovenware line. And this little guy is $11. So just a cute little set. Definitely if you're looking at, needing to take a casserole somewhere, you've got the carrier, being it out onto the table, and now it's passable because you've got the little the metal structure with it and stuff. So it's kind of cool that way. Now, I've got these little guys. So I have 3 of them. I'm selling them separately because you may just want one. Sorry, this guy's price tag fell into this one. Oh, and then this one's price tag fell into that one. Okay, just not sticking. But these are like little wire nest kind of tea light baskets. Now, I like the thought of these. I mean, certainly perfect for tea lights. Nothing wrong with that. And the light shines through the open weave of these. But they also do double duty around this period of time, because you can fill them with like little chocolate eggs, and you have these little nest like candy dishes all over. So each one, you can buy one, you can buy three. They're $4 each in the store, and they're just a nice solid metal construction, but just super cute. I mean, super cute on their own as a little tea light, because the light's going to shine through. But then they also work as little little candy dishes in that kind of Easter time frame and things, which is kind of sweet. The funky little item for tonight is this little handcrafted redware. I'm got another price tag on him, but that's not him. Oh, that's from this guy. See, nothing's sticking. Okay, it's going on the side. Forget sticking them on the bottom. This little redware pottery monkey mug. Look at him. So you've got one arm which forms the handle, and you've got the unglazed redware face on the monkey. He's just super cute and super fun.
$6.
Yeah, he's $6. He's just cute. I like that guy. Okay, here we've got a little, see, lost that price tag too. They're everywhere else but on the item. They don't like to stick onto the rough pottery. That's what it is. So I'm just gonna have to start sticking them on the sides. So look at the glazing on this one. I love this. So this is a little bud vase, $12 in the store, but it's in the browns and the creams and the tans and some of the caramel colors. I just love the reactions of this. So there, I think you can see it on Facebook a little bit better. So just, I love the glazing technique on that one. I have two pouring bowls, and I'm calling them pouring bowls because they have the lip. So here I've got this big pottery one, which is in like the blue and the tan tones. It's got the unglazed pottery base. So $12 for this. It's got the spout, but look at the glazing on the inside. I love that kind of antique, kind of rusted, dotted look to it. It looks like, you know, that rust has started to pit through, and I love that. So $12 for that guy. And then the other pouring bowl that I have, and it's a redware pottery from Mexico. And it's got the fish on the inside. So it's got the spout. Now this one has a couple of little glazing chips just right here by the handle and one or two underneath, but nothing that detracts from it. And at $7, right? The price definitely reflects it, but it's a lot of fun too, as either a decorative piece or one that you're gonna use. But he's super cute. All right, just because it's in the way, and then I can push it back out of the way. Let's take a look at this basket. I love this basket because for two reasons. I mean, one, it's nice and solid. It's got a wired structure to it. I love the arched handles, and they're also wrapped in the rope. So they're nice and solid. But again, coming into the warmer weather, this definitely can hold two big terracotta pots in there. And I just think having that and your geranium spilling out over the top of it would be super cute. And again, it's only $9, but it's very sturdy construction with that wire, and it would definitely hold and take some weight. The other thing that it would be good for is, you know, if you're looking at backyard barbecues and picnics, definitely holding a lot of the condiments and or, you know, if you've got a pool, all the various sunscreens and things like that. It's just a nice sturdy construction for that kind of thing. Little pottery bowl here. I called this one the Shelby Pot because it's signed on the bottom. Shelby made it. I don't know who Shelby is, but I think Shelby did a cute job. So it's just a nice shaped little condiment dish or nut dish, and it's got the blues and the tans and just in those swirls around it. It's just a nice little shape, and it's a handmade pottery bowl for $6.50. You can see all the blue on the inside. These guys I am selling together. So these are actually black glass birds. So selling them as a pair. I don't know why I can never figure out getting that guy sitting properly. And there's a couple of little dings in the glass, but nothing major. And they're just super cute. And black glass is kind of tough to come by. You can see a little translucency through him a little bit, where they probably started with clear and applied the black over top of it just because the black pigmentation is more expensive. But the pair of them is $10.50, and I think they're just a cute little decorative item that you know, sitting up on bookshelves or on top of books or on a shelf somewhere where you need just that little touch of black. They're kind of a nice alternative to getting that rather than just like a black candlestick or something. Okay, these guys, selling them separately. It is the coffee pot and then the creamer, because these are collectible now. They are a vintage Pico ware. This is from New Made Tableware. They're made in England. This still has the original tag on. Both of them are completely unused. They're kind of a rare find, and they are made, they're both cast in what's called magnesium, which I have never heard of before in my life. Magnesium. But they typically sell like this guy. So I'm selling him for 55, but typically sells for significantly more, especially when they're in pristine, unused condition. So this is like an Art Nouveau coffee maker with a solid wood knob and handle. And then the little milk jug creamer to the set is $16. So again, kind of that Art Nouveau line for this. And again, equally as rare. Usually you don't have more than one piece of this stuff, but just super cool, and was a cool little find. Can I get it? Okay, Sandy, I don't know what it is that you're looking to get, but anything that I'm showing you is on the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. And all of these items right now are on the tab that says new this week. So you can click on the tab and it takes you right to all of these items, and you can purchase them directly off the website right away. If you are far enough away that you're not going to be picking up, right? So if you're close, you can choose to pick up from the store and then you're not paying shipping. If you live further away, then the website is going to calculate out shipping, and you will know what the shipping cost is before you check out. So if you get the shipping quote and you're going, hey, that's pretty cool, you can go ahead and you can make your purchase. If you look at it and you gasp and think, oh my God, I would have to sell off my firstborn child to afford that, you can just pass. So you're not stuck paying an unknown amount for shipping. If for whatever reason it quotes you a figure, and when I actually go to ship it, it is like crazy nuts. I know that I had one obscure place that shipping calculated, I think, at about $24. And once I had it packaged up, because it was really weird, awkward shaped stuff. And my system calculates on weight, not on size of box. Once I had packaged it up, the size of the box meant that shipping was actually $76, not $24. We both passed. I passed and said, I'm not covering the extra like $50, and they didn't want to cover it. So we just refunded. It was fine. So that's really rare when we get weird things like that. But that's usually when we have something that's really awkwardly shaped. I try and add on weight to accommodate it, but it gets crazy. So hopefully you can find it, Sandy, on the website. So under the new this week tab, it should be. This little platter is, again, it's a pottery platter, and it's got, like lovely glazing, speckled glazing here. It's got all this kind of this pitted, crazing look on the top, which is all a deliberate glazing technique. And then it's got these metal twig handles. So it's just got this really old, natural look to it. It's $14 on the website. I just really like that kind of distressed, kind of pitted look that it's got to it. And that's just all pure glazing reaction on it that gives it that look. But it's just kind of super cool that way. Okay, I think, oh, not the last thing. This is called the Duet Emerald. It's made in England, obviously sauce boat and underplate. It's in the green with this cobalt blue rim, and then the cream interior for it. And this is an I don't want to say unusual. I was going to say unusual. It's not unusual. It's just not a common find. So $14.50 on the website, and it is in, well, you know what, pristine condition, really, because there's no wear on the glazing to speak of. There's no chips, no dings, no cracks. It's just a lovely little set in a hard to find pattern and color combination. Last thing up is, you know me and the artwork. So I have this original watercolor. I'm obviously calling it Blue Tulips because it's a pair of blue tulips. $22, matted, framed, signed by the artist. I can't read the name. It looks like maybe Cami. I don't know, Cami. I can't even make up the last name, but it's been professionally framed. The only thing that I do mention is that this corner, so you can see that it's not quite tight here, is because that corner has taken a ding. So it's got a little boo-boo on the corner. But for $22 for this lovely original, I mean, I would just look to thrift a new frame and pop it in, matting and all, but it would still be worth it. But just lovely, light, really nicely done. Wish I could do tulips like that myself. But that original piece of artwork for you on the site. Thanks for tuning in, whether you're live with me now or whether you are catching this on replay. I think more of you catch it on replay than anything else. But that's okay. I don't mind. Whichever way works for you is cool. Again, like, share, give it a thumbs up. Let whatever venue, whether Facebook or YouTube that you're on, let them know that you're paying attention and you're watching. The respective algorithms enjoy that as much as any computer can enjoy anything, really. It always seems weird to say that the computer enjoys knowing it, but the computer enjoys knowing it. It won't help the channels grow if it doesn't think that people are paying attention and care. I certainly care, and I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Check out this week's videos. That also helps, but maybe gives you some ideas. I've got some cool ones coming up. I just did one today that I think is pretty fun that is coming out next week. So I'm always kind of working ahead to come up with some ideas, mostly because I'm doing 3 videos a week, and 3 videos a week means 3 new ideas a week, and that gets a little challenging at times. So right now I'm excited because I've already got a couple. I need 1 more for next week. So I've got a couple of days to go. And I'm stalling because it's freezing outside and I don't want to go outside, but I'm going to go brave the cold so I can get home and get warm again. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, take care. You have to take your